Hey yo, what is up, you? It's Tangi, and welcome to a brand new video on the channel. And today we are going to make a quick video on the Shadowed Throne. Now, I know it's been like a week and a half that I haven't posted a video on the channel, and that's why I really wanted to make this video today. Tell you guys why I didn't really make any content on the Shadowed Throne and pretty much all that stuff. And first of all, to start it off, World War II is such a trash game to me. The reason why I'm only putting the cutscene here for this entire video is I genuinely don't even want to play the game. It's not, there's no innovation into the game that makes me want to jump in and replay the maps over and over again. I've played the Shadowed Throne the amount of times that I have fingers on one hand. I could legit count the times on one hand because I haven't played the map really that much, and I honestly feel like I don't want to just jump back in and just play again. It's just not a good game in a whole, and probably the worst Call of Duty game that there's ever been for the Call of Duty series. And I'm sorry if a bunch of you are watching this and probably do play the game a whole lot still, and still are a huge fan of Call of Duty. I'm not saying I don't like Call of Duty anymore. It's just that the games have gotten worse and worse going into the years, and I feel like pretty much the only good games that are coming out these days are the Treyarch games. And a lot of people do know that, and a lot of people have heard that before. It's true facts, and it's these new games, dude, have zero innovation into them, and I like how they're just trying to do a bunch of new stuff, but basically it's just trash, and I don't know what else to say about it. But, yeah, the Shadowed Throne, this pretty much just, in a whole, man, super good map. Even though the game is full out trash, I have to say the Shadowed Throne was an entire map in itself, just a huge content bomb coming out of nowhere. I know there wasn't, a huge amount of, mini Easter eggs in the map, but the map was absolutely insane, guys. And honestly, if you guys want a recommendation to buy DLCs on this game so far, even though there's only two, I would full out recommend buying the Shadowed Throne. It is a sick map. Makes me think of Garrod Crovey so much, guys, because they added the melee weapons in and all of that. And the fact that the little Easter eggs for getting the melee weapons and all that stuff are just super fun and super cool to go for. And the melee weapons just added such a cool aspect to the map, and the map has such a great environment, and all the colors and stuff make me think so much of Gorod. And I just honestly feel that this map is probably going to be the best map out of all the maps so far, or not so far, but in the entirety of the DLC seasons for World War II. I don't know how they could top this off. This is a map that they should have probably made for the last map. To be honest, I feel like this should have been DLC 3 or 4. This is probably going to be the best map they're going to release. But I'm not going to say too much on that yet, because we really don't know what they could release after this. I mean, I could be totally wrong. They're going to release two absolute bangers after this one. It's going to be probably just going to revive the freaking game out of nowhere. But to be honest, World War II, dead game to me, and probably to a lot of people. Honestly, I've heard a lot of opinions of my friends and all of that, dude. This game, absolute, just kind of disappointment in terms of innovation, and I don't know, if they wanted to make this game fresh and just new for a lot of people, it just had to have innovation. That's why Treyarch have so much success in their games. As a lot of people do know, again, it's innovation, guys, and World War II Zombies has not done that so far, and it's the reason why this is a dead game. And I genuinely don't even want to jump in and get the gameplay, or I did say this, but I didn't even want to go into the game and get the gameplay, because it's just, I don't even want to play the game, and I'm not going to post something on my channel that I don't want to play, and maybe I'm going to get caught onto it back again on World War II Zombies and stuff. But for now, for the moment, it's just I don't want to play this game at all. And of course, the reason why I'm saying that this should have been DLC 3 or 4 is because we have already killed our main character in the story, or our main enemy, that was Dr. Straub. Like, I'm pretty sure a lot of people were not expecting to see Straub die in DLC 2, which is not necessarily a bad thing, kind of surprised us all, but I just feel like it's such a weird way to end our DLC 2 off, and now it's just like the continuing maps. I don't know what I was gonna say there, but the continuing maps for World War II are pretty much going to be probably stopping the zombie horde army that has just been released from Straub. And if you guys do know, there's like these weird, if you're more into the depths of World War II zombies, there's like a different force controlling the zombies apart from the Geistkraft energy. And I mean, it's pretty much only something that you would think about if you're really into World War II zombies storyline, if you would be able to predict these next two maps. And that's what I necessarily don't really like, just that you have to be really into this storyline to actually understand a lot that's going on. And it's just kind of stupid because a lot of people aren't that deep into the storyline, and that's what people know just like from basic other games from zombies. Treyarch, even if you're not that much into the deep storyline, you know the basic storyline and how it goes. That's why I like it, because there's an extreme shallow side to it that you could just see it and go into the maps and just do the cutscenes, know what's going on. And there's an extreme depth into the storyline that you could put your time into if you would like, and just put all your time into that and try to learn what's been going on with all the storyline stuff and all these mini Easter eggs that explain so much more of the storyline. But thing is, that World War II, they're like kind of forcing us to go into the depth of the storyline of the zombies mode, and it's just like not the way that you should be presenting a zombies mode. And that's why I honestly think this game is completely dead to me. Like, just for the moment, I just don't know. I honestly don't even feel like playing the game, and there's just so much other games out there that are just popping off right now, and so much more entertaining to watch and to play, of course. And I don't know, you guys can tell me your comments down below, or what you think about this. I just completely think that this game's just kind of donezo. I think by releasing the Darkest Shores first DLC, pretty much scrapped everything for them and everything that they had going for zombies, because the Final Reich was really good, but then they just trashed us with a I wouldn't say like that much of, like, it was a trash map, but like, yeah, I don't know. It was a trash map, and they just trashed the DLC season straight off the bat. Super monotone freaking map, gray, had no colors. The Darkest Shores screwed the whole DLC, and that just pretty much screwed it up going into DLC 2, because this map actually has some interesting colors. I like the Geistkraft red that they emphasized on in this map. It really makes a cool tone to the map with the fire and the Gorod aspect kind of feel to it, and it's really cool. But they just trashed the game straight off, and I don't know why it makes me so triggered, because they knew, or they probably know, like, what they had to do to make this DLC season good, and I just don't know if the Darkest Shore was the answer. But at least they learned for their DLC 2 map, and I mean, it's just, they really had to start it off with a better DLC and try to make, like, innovation into the maps to actually make it a good game in a whole. And I just feel like that's kind of disappointing, kind of like for pretty much everybody that has played the game so far. Like, I know I still play the zombies map, and I do enjoy doing the Easter eggs, but the replayability is such an issue for this game, and the fact that, I don't know, the fact that I paid $120 for a game that I only play a map 4 times in a whole is just outrageous. And I feel like a lot of people are probably feeling robbed after buying this game. And to be honest, like, with all the bugs that are coming out on the releases of the DLC as well, and the game, if you guys do remember that, but they can't release a freaking DLC, right? It's just, it's not going well for their freaking DLC season, or whatever you want to call it. And I feel like this game's pretty much already scrapped, and I'm not here to rage that I freaking spent $120 on a freaking game that I'm never playing. Of course, I'm completely aware of that. I still play the game when the new DLCs release. It's just that they're missing something in the game, guys, and I honestly feel that even though this map was it was an amazing map. It was an amazing map. I honestly feel like they did the greatest job for coming back with this map and all of that, but it's just it's the game, man. I don't know what's about it. I was gonna say something super clever. I just completely blacked out, and I just don't know. This map in a whole couldn't revive the game, and I don't know. It was a super good map. I'm just rambling on at this point, but they need to do something different. But I honestly feel like it's too late for the game, and that's pretty much how World War II is going to continue being in a downhill words freaking line at this point. And I honestly feel that we're pretty much only waiting for Black Ops 4 at this point. I know this kind of weird video to make out of the blue after like a week and a half not uploading. I'm sorry, this is not a cut commentary. We're gonna be coming with some freaking awesome stuff to come in the next few days. I'm just running really out of motivation these days because I was hoping for the Shadow Throne to just give me a whole lot of motivation out of the freaking blue, because all the content that was coming out on freaking World War II, Overwatch, and Fortnite, but I just, instead of giving me motivation, it like completely made me just like motivationless, or just not motivationless, but I had zero ideas because of the amount of content that was coming out. And to be honest, like Fortnite these days, I just kind of play to do my challenges, weekly challenges for the Battle Pass. I'm going to be completing the Battle Pass for Season 3, and I'm probably not going to be buying the Season 4 Pass because I'm not really playing Fortnite anymore. I'm more onto that Overwatch grind right now. I'm pretty much just waiting for the Black Ops 4 news at this point. Like, honestly feel like there's nothing else to actually wait for. And I mean, World War II DLCs, that's what I'm going to be playing when they come out. But yeah, we're pretty much on a like kind of like weird dead idea streak. Like, I don't really have any ideas right now to actually make some cool content on. But I guess we'll just be making those kind of like funny videos that we usually make sometimes on the channel. And I mean, gonna see where we go on from that. I really want to start speculating and talking about Black Ops 4 a lot, because you guys know Treyarch Zombies is huge on this channel, and we like to go freaking hard on those Treyarch maps. So hope you guys did enjoy the video. I apologize again for this weird ranty video, but again, World War II dead game. Hopefully shit gets better up on this point, but I honestly think it's gonna go downhill just up on this point and forward. So hope you guys did enjoy. I will see you guys in the next one. Hope you guys do have a wonderful day, baby.